Hello, folks. Ah, crap. The Spotify got messed up. Welcome back to the stream. What's up? Wasim, 22. Good to have you both. Nilda Cancer earlier. I saw you. There we go. Excellent. Whew. I am a right mess. Did not get the right amount of sleep. And I'll tell you, I have no clue what direction we're going to go in today. But we truck on anyways. What up, Gundam? Turn that down a smidge. What drinks y'all got on hand? Yeah, we just diving into it. Yeah, I have zero expectations for this, truth be told. You know what? Looking back at this, how far did we get into this mix so far, actually? I want to see. We're 12 and a half minutes in. Zombie Striker, good to have you. Feel like it's been a bit since I've seen you. I've only seen you like once in the last month, I think. Dr. Pepper, good choice, my man. Orange juice, also nice. I'm a sweet tea man. A valid option. I don't care for tea all that much, but I know that people who love tea. Classy indeed. I feel like you need like a fancy tea glass and to like drink with your pinky up and all that kind of thing. You know, the classy kind of stuff. I wish I had like a fake tea glass just for like the bit or something like that. Oh, you made it yourself? Ooh. Now that is fancy. All right. Looks like we got a decent amount of people here ready to go for this mix. So, here's the deal. All of y'all decided based on, well, not all of you, but like I put up a poll on my Discord server and here on the YouTube community posts and all that kind of stuff, asking you guys what we were going to do for this stream, because I wasn't sure whether or not I wanted to continue with the Anything Goes mix, because it felt like we've kind of run out of steam. But majority of you on both platforms said to continue this mix. So, thanks to you guys, that is exactly what we're gonna do. I don't mind funk, but I feel like it's kind of samey. Well, no, it's not a genre. It's a subgenre. I know you do, Wasim, but I keep forgetting to set up the Google Drive or Google thing for people to submit stuff to. What I need to do is set that up, and I feel like that's what I'll do next stream, because I feel like we should cycle through what we do for the streams every month. That way we keep it nice and fresh. What's going on here? I'm new to this. So let me actually go ahead and share my screen. So, these streams, I do mixes based on y'all's suggestions. So, we started off with a song of my own, some stuff over here. Dropped it down to dubstep over here. I'm color coding based on genre as well. Love that transition. I'm glad you do. My cousin actually helped me make it like a long while ago, and it's been like, you know, it's served me quite well. The Mashup Palace. I've never heard it called that. Is that what we call this place? The Mashup Palace? I feel like that's just my Discord server where you guys share snippets of your stuff. We got this stuff here. But the whole point is that we make mashups based on y'all's suggestions effectively. And in this case, anything goes. That's the theme of this particular mix. So this time, here, let's actually go ahead and do a little preview of this mix just to bring everyone up to speed on what we did last time and where we left off. Just to give an idea of what this is going to be about. I still really love this damn song, man.
Yeah, boy.
Getting like
it's really neat. Glad you like it. Cheers. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I've got Pepsi Zero in this thing. Oh yeah, Stiffles. He made Ghost House, right? That's the only song I know him for. I know he makes more than that, but that's what I know him for. Pepsi is a god tier soda. I agree, but Dr. Pepper will always be my favorite, but I'm trying to cut back on sugar intake, so zero sugar stuff is for me. So the whole point of this mix was to try and reduce any number of limitations and just do whatever the hell we want. Like, look, this is not something I normally include in mixes. A rock song out of nowhere. It's cool though. We did, yeah, because we kept on trying to figure out some good mid-tempo to do. It just wasn't working. Because we knew what we wanted, but we just couldn't find what we were looking for. We spent way too long on this. I thought that was Quaz. Whoa, whoa. I forgot how maxed out this song was. Little harsh. I feel like a choir would be pretty cool. Interesting. Like here in the middle of this part? That could be cool, yeah. Wasim, I should mention Robin is like that unfamiliar with our community. He's an outside friend of mine. So he doesn't know much about this stuff, generally. I love this song, though. Yeah, of course. Flatline, you say? Like by boss fight? Hang on. I should have a couple tabs open. SoundCloud, let's get that open. I should also, oh, I do. Software update? Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Boss fight, flatline. Yep, there you are. Let's copy the link here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello. Very bizarre. This is getting interesting. I'm glad. You're getting to see the process. All right, here's what I'm thinking. We'll use flatline for like to double up with the drop here, and then we'll have it lead into this, and then we'll have it quickly lead into the second drop. Download audio, and we'll put this in my drive MP3. Anything goes. Like boss fight. There we go. I should have it open as well. That would be probably a good idea. MP3. I should rename the Anything Goes folder to Stream Songs, because I feel like as we do more and more of these, it would be a good idea to maybe start saving up on tracks that I know that I'm going to want to use for other kinds of mixes. Wow. Intense. All right, let's see. Project tempo. Hold on, I should open up Virtual DJ as well so that I got this. All right, no problem. Do this. Yeah, 130. I thought so. We're on E. One thing I definitely don't like is the EQing. That's a punch. Because it very desperately needs it. Is that what the lyrics are? Is that actually right on it? Yeah, it is. One of the reasons I love working with SoundCloud. Whoop. Gotcha. How's this sounding actually? Hang on. very odd, but it's kind of working in a weird way. That's a shame, 22. F's in chat for 22's internet. F's in chat, y'all. Please. Let's actually try this. Oh, that kind of works. Yeah, that's a cool idea, actually. Let's go for that. Yeah, that's working. I like that. That's some cool flow.
Fight. Fight.
Let's actually keep it like... Put both of these together. I know, but I'll get to that in a sec. Yeah, but does it need a warning? This is the Anything Goes mix. We do whatever we want here. Like, let's see what it sounds like in context when we're done with this. Hang on.
Dream.
All right. Let's go. Before we work on that, let's do this. Now hold on. Not even gonna look at the timeline right now.
It's just a dream.
Maybe a little. But it gets there.
Dream.
We can use it in the start of the drop. No, that's what this is going to be. I'm too attached to that, personally. Because it's so gritty and grungy. Maybe I could cut it short? Because that's where that ends. Let's find the build up to the next drop. Well, that's the actual drop, so... One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to grab a DJM filter from Xfer. Get that going. It is a little messy. I will agree to that. I don't hate it, though. Okay, now we need a DJM filter here as well.
Dream.
Whoop. I meant to turn that down, too.
Dream.
I forgot about the second half of that. All right. I think actually instead of doing it like that, we do this. Give it a little bit more time to build into it. All right, all right. I think we got something. Hang on. Let's go back a little bit. Hang on, that might actually help it a little bit. There we go.
Dream.
In the half of the first drop, I can leave flatline playing? What do you mean? Like at the very beginning? Or where? Do you mean like... You're going to have to be a little more specific than that. Very beginning. Well, problem is that like pre-drop like moment is like I'm a little too precious to it. Yeah, I know. That's for a reason. Oh, this one? This one? Elaborate. Okay, go on. Oh, interesting. All right, let's see. All right, all right. You cooked. I'll give you that. All right, this part's a little messy. Hang on.
Dream.
That's what the stream is for. All right, this part's a little messy too. I kind of want to just cut this and just move everything over. So I think I'm going to do that.
Dream.
There we go. That's much better too.
Dream.
Who knew? Sometimes I just gotta let chat cook. 2026. I haven't even released the 2025 mix. We're not even at the end of 2026. Like, wait until November, please. We'll do it. We'll start it in November. All right? Just, please. All right, Robin. Good having you. Maybe if I start earlier, I'll give you some time to be here a little bit longer. That's what I'm saying, Gundam.
Dream.
We're not talking about the 2026 mix just yet, all right? Please. We're not there yet. It is heavy compared to Flatline, but actually they are equal levels of heavy, but in different directions. One's more grungy, one's more noisy, if that makes sense. We didn't even see any releases yet, my guy. Elaborate on any releases. Do you mean like 2026 releases or the release of the 2025 mix? Because I do actually, funny enough, I do actually have a 2026 EDM mix playlist started already. This is how far I've gotten into it so far. Nothing too crazy. And I feel like I kind of want to outsource some of this stuff to you guys in a way that we can collaborate on this, because I would like to be able to work with you guys to make this mix a bit more catered to you guys as much as me. There have been plenty of releases in like the first month alone, for sure. I just haven't really paid much attention to those yet. But I would like to find a way to constantly be adding to this with your guys' help. But until then, we've got this to deal with. Do we just keep this as is, or do we do something like wild with it? What do you guys think? I don't know what that would be, but I'm down to like try stuff if you guys are. I just need to know what we're gonna do. We could totally like switch songs out of nowhere and switch the genre again if you want. I choose chaos. All right. What direction of chaos do you want to go in? Lead the way, my friend. Lead the way, everyone. This is our mix. Not just mine. Our mix. We could do literally anything. Skrillex, Elaborate. Tell me more. Do tell, because I am quite intrigued by this. Do we go into like maybe rock and roll or breaking the ooh. Pixel Terror did a flip? Hold on, what is this? So it's a clip. I see. That is apparently the Pixel Terror flip of Breaking a Sweat. It's on SoundCloud. And it's from a year ago, apparently, which, fascinating. I certainly wasn't expecting it. But no, we want the Skrillex original version. So let's see. Oh, right. I need to unmute this sucker. There's a mix combo. I really want to go with this mix. I didn't see anyone do it. Hold on, this tab is being stupid. Hang on. I'm glad I grabbed the link already, but eh. All right, got it. All right. Collected. Now. E-A. Refresh. And I have an idea already. Just let me try something. 30,000 and write in. Okay. Maybe we'll do that after, but let me do this real quick. This is gonna be dubstep, so let's make this red. Or no, not red. Purple. Purple. Is that the right color, purple? Yes, sir, it is. This should be 140, right? Yes. Best part is I don't need to do a single thing with the, with the key, because we're already in the right key. Where are you? Here?
That's good.
Right here.
That's good.
And then we'll do this. Let's go 145, actually. Speed it up past the original tempo a little. Copied a lot of mixes of your 2025 EDM mix. Okay.
That's good.
Now, hold on. Now I need to do this.
That's good.
Okay, but now I need to do Pro Q and fix the drop of this. Over here, please.
That's good. That's good. Come on, baby, light my fire. That's good.
something off with the keys? Nah, that's just this song being very strange.
That's good.
Hold on. Let me actually FSQ this sucker. Or maybe, you know what I haven't tried in a while? Good old Camel Crusher. British clean, no distortion.
That's good. That's good. Come on, baby, light my fire. That's good.
There we go. The Camel Crusher was the savior. Although what we need is to bring this up a little faster.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Come on, baby, light my fire. That's good.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty balanced. Okay, now let's just let this play for a little while. What'd you say, 30,000? Is Coldbreaks' stuff on... Yeah, it is. I wish it would play. I don't know why it's not. Why is everyone making jokes about it being quote-unquote too kid-friendly? What is that all about? Hmm. 30,000 is sampled from right. Oh. But don't call me a dummy. You think I've been involved in GD at all in the past several years? Come on, man. Don't do that to me. Problem, well, you know what? So, just because a song references a lyric from another song doesn't automatically mean it'll work with that song, because this is like... ...100 BPM, and right in is 140. It's quite a distance away. Plus... Coldbreaks really likes to make his stuff really swingy, whereas Skrillex is very straight beat with this stuff. So, I don't know about that one, Chief. I have no idea what that is. Let's see. I hope I'm gonna find the right thing, but yeah, like there's so many like different like things that are popping up. I've got no clue what even is the right one. By Bambil. 85 million views. What the? Okay. All right. Let me see what this is. No. No. If I'm gonna use that, I'm just gonna use the original song. No, it says in the description, music, The Fat Rat, Unity. I know what this is gonna be. You can't fool me, man. I know exactly what this is gonna be. It's just Unity, exactly, with a rap on top. Like, at that point, I might as well just take an acapella from another song and put that on top if I'm gonna use Unity. Unity's instrument. I'm aware that Unity is instrumental. Fine. Let's see what this says.
Piel. Todo comienza cuando no hay nada que hacer, cuando todo lo que quieres es tener un público que entretener. Cuando haces algo random, sin imaginarte que algún día el mundo de qué estará hablando. Solo haces lo que te gusta, resulta que lo que haces mucha gente lo disfruta. Ingresas a YouTube y creas un canal, creas un personaje y dejas de ser normal. Miles de likes, miles de vistas, viendo tu nombre en las mejores listas. Miles de fans, se hacen millones, se vuelven realidad muchas de tus ilusiones. Botón de plata, botón de oro y la placa de diamante que es el mayor tesoro. Pocos lo han logrado y de uno es que te voy a hablar yo. Este es el rap de Fernaflo, Fernaflo, el rap de Fernaflo, el rap de Fernaflo, Flo, 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 el rap de Fernaflo, el rap de Fernaflo. Si no te gusta andate al chorizo, el rap de Fernaflo, el rap de Fernaflo, el rap de Fernaflo, Flo, 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 el rap.
No, I'm sorry, no. I'm sorry, no. I'm sorry, I can't. You lost me at the drop. It was fine at first, I think. It had potential, but I think it got a little cheesy at the drop, I think. The way it flowed. Just, But hey, I gave it a chance. I gave it a fair chance, all right? I'm not going to listen to the full thing, though. Aw man, what are we suddenly using the freaking creeper aw man meme? They dropped the drop, yes. It fell and it can't get back up. That is a good question. Do we just double up on Skrillex and use Right In? Because you did mention Right In, and I do like that song. Let me grab it regardless, just to have it on hand. Yeah, why not? Anything goes. Yeah, exactly. Let me grab this. I don't find it really clever to do a combo of the same artist. I can. Have you seen my starter pack series? Man, I should do the starter pack series again. Do you guys want me to do the starter pack series again? Because that could be fun. We could totally do that again. We got to be more open and use different artists. We can use whatever we want. That's the thing. It's the anything goes mix. All I ask, like the only caveat, the only critique that I have is keep it fun. So, yeah. Or at least let's have this, like, ready to go. If we're not going to use it right away, we should at least have it ready to go. You said that about the last one. All right, I'll give you one more chance with these rap de blank kind of tracks. I'll give you one more chance. Oh boy, it's a kid in the thumbnail. It's not Unity, I promise. That doesn't help. That doesn't narrow it down. All right, what is the who is the uploader that I should look for this time? Crazy Troll. Okay, so the top one. Got it. All right, I'll give you one chance. God, please be good. I agreed, Wasim. All right.
Bueno, este es el rap de Minecraft.
Oh, no.
Ya estoy empezando.
This is so low quality.
Minecraft.
This is so
Yo
low
estaba
quality.
caminando ahí en Minecraft y en eso me encontré un cubito. Y no podía creerlo. Hay un cubito en Minecraft. Qué raro, cubitos en Minecraft. Y de la nada, en eso me encuentro un lagarto gigante. Y dije, ¿qué es eso? ¿Qué es ese lagarto?
It sounds like he's just reading from a Google Doc. Excuse me? It even looks like he's just reading from a screen. Hold on. I'm sorry, but no. What? Why do I feel like 20? Why do I feel like 22 made this? Who's 22? I'm afraid I'm not familiar with 22. I don't know, man. I feel like we're going off the rails with some of these suggestions. And, like, in some ways, that's kind of cool that we're going off the rails. I like that we're embracing chaos, but some of it is like... Oh! Jesus Christ, dude. You're just casually roasting 22. Okay, be honest with me. Was that like a not serious suggestion? Don't forget mine. Don't worry. I actually, you know what? Let me. Can you ping me on Discord? Your chat got buried when I sent the link to a bunch of my friends. I think you should drink more Pepsi, man. Not sponsored. Oh, man. He needs some milk. Okay, got it. So it wasn't a serious suggestion. Okay, fair enough. I just had a feeling it was trying to be exactly like the last one. Foreshadowing for a meme mix. I can't even use it for anything really because it wasn't even like tempo mapped or anything. It didn't have any flow to it. It just sounded like he was reading off of a Google Doc. I think that's what makes it funny. Okay, for the meme mix, maybe. If we're talking strictly the meme mix, then maybe. But only for that. Maybe add 1 second of it. Not for this. If I do the meme mix, then sure. Excuse. But in the meantime, no. Just no. Just no. I should make that into an emote. Again, I've talked about this before, but I want to do like community emotes. where like if you guys become channel members, then you guys get special emotes. Those emotes I would then also use on my Discord server. I feel like would be a good emote in some way. Check Discord. That's why I'm telling you to ping me so that I can find you easier, because your chat got buried when I sent the link to the stream to a lot of my friends. Please. That would be most helpful. All right. Let me get this song set up for when we eventually use it, just to have it ready. This should also be 140, right? Yes. It's fast as hell, but yeah. Can we use up and down? It's a little like fast. Misunderstood task. Okay. Shanker. All right, let me scroll up to find them. Unless you just poked them. Nope. Where are they? Here they are. Okay. You set the Spotify link, so I'm going to have to find them on YouTube. Can you do me a favor and send YouTube links, please, to the songs that you suggested? That would be most helpful. Dream Phoenix liked that. All right. Consider me intrigued. Just released. Please don't be AI. This is way too complex to be AI. I highly doubt it. Yes, thank you, Gundam. That would be most appreciated. Reminds me of Shaking the Concrete by Dex Arson. I do remember that song vaguely, so I'm gonna try and look for that song too. Shake the Concrete. Oh, is that the new one?
Shaking the concrete.
Yeah, the one I said was Subsidia adjacent. Yeah. Yeah. It's the one that had Machina out of nowhere. Yeah, I remember. Let me just have this set up and ready to go. Stop it. There we go. That's ready to go. Sent over for it. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah. All right. So we have that. I do know Dex Arson did some releases on Uplink Audio for an EP. Like, wait, why am I looking it up here? But on the subject of Dex Arson, not Nexus, Saber. Saber's the one I'm looking for. Saber's a good one. What if I up the key out of nowhere and just add in Saber? I like Nexus more. I do not, personally. It's not bad, but I prefer Saber because it's not it's more my taste. I have not heard the new Chime song. What's it called again? Maybe we could check that out. Maybe that could have some potential. Actually, what am I doing? I could just search Chime's name. I'm sure it'll be the top result. Yeah, Chime and Dan the Mac. That's good. Woo! Wait. Chime and Dan the Mac. And it's called...
That's good.
Valken, what's good? It's a bit calm. I don't think it'll work with this. Well, let's see about that. Let's see what this is. Maybe we won't use it right away, but let's see what it is. So to see whether or not we could use it later. Oh, this is what Chime was asking everyone to give a thumbs up for. What key is this? C sharp minor, I think. Wibbly wobbly. We could use this for something. Probably later in the mix. But I feel like, how about this? We'll do Breaking a Sweat, Saber, right in maybe something else. One or two other things. And then we'll do this song with maybe one other track. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But that has some potential. No, we're not doing 30,000. Whew. That sucker's punchy. Hold on. But
That's good. That's good. I'm on baby,
worth trying. Hey, you do you. Let me do Project Tempo. Yeah. Is that actually right on the... That is. Wow. Impressive. Yeah, we're just gonna save this for later. I don't understand the functionality of normalize. So imagine for a second, imagine for instance, let me just arm this microphone real quick. Set it to left. And let's imagine for a second. Let me show you what it does. Hold on. Actually, let me turn off the metronome because I don't want it doing that. Let's assume for a second I'm recording the audio all the way over here, and it is, you can see in the waveform, it is super quiet, right? Super quiet. Normalize does that. Let's assume for a second I'm recording the audio all the way over here, and let's assume for a second I'm recording the audio all the way over here, and it is, you can see in the waveform, it is super quiet, right? Super quiet. That's what normalize does. Normalize takes the loudest peak and uses that as a base form to bring everything up to the 0 line of the decibels, so to speak. That's like the best way I can reasonably describe it, I think, without getting too technical. Yeah, that's what it does. Normalize doesn't always work, especially for songs that are always like that are already super maxed out as is. But I believe that for a lot of instances, it can be very useful otherwise. And in Mixcraft, it is Control K on anything you have selected. I think I just need to bump the volume of this track, personally. But we're saving this for later.
That's good.
Wait.
That's good.
Yeah, that's kind of clean. I like that. All right, now, do we just let this play out? Because we totally could. What do we do here? Yes? Okay. Well, let's not worry about it too much then and move on.
Robbie, yeah! That's kick ass.
But it's a long drop.
It's a new generation.
Let's try right in with it first. Interesting. Ugh, gross. All right, I've got an idea. Wow. Let's try that. Let's see what that sounds like.
That's good.
Can you let it play it all together?
That's good. That's good.
They have similar flows in a way. I feel like yeah. Du- du- Hold on. Please. No. Hey, that's cool. That's good. Good old method. Yes, sir. One of my favorites. Whoa. Wait, I have an idea. Chat, let me cook. Almost. Hold on. I feel like I'm getting somewhere. No. Hold on. I have an idea. There we go. I just had to line up the... There we go. I had to line that up with the right in, like, flow to make it work. Let's see what it sounds like. Let's save.
That's good.
Wait, well, if I do that, I'm gonna need to...
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. All right, now we gotta switch up the flow a little bit. Da-da-da-ba-da. Hey, that's sick. I can't really... I don't think I could do that, because it makes it clash a little bit. Come on. Yeah, that sample. If it was just chords, yeah, I'd do that. This needs to be an emote. Oh, shit. I want the instrumental only. There we go. Whoa, what? That's what it sounds like when you strip the acapella? Huh? That doesn't make sense. There we go. There we go. Do I like techno music? It's all right. I don't mind it. If you have a techno suggestion, then sure. All right. Okay. Then what does this sound like when it's just the a cappella? What does that sound like? Now I gotta know. Hang on. Did this finish up? Yep. What is it like when it's just the vocals? Because now I gotta hear it. I bet it's gonna sound very strange.
It's the number one. Number one.
What does it pick up when you just try to strip the vocals? It straight up thinks the main synth is a vocal. That is so weird. Wow, okay. That is so bizarre. You can search for one. No, that's not the point. I just wanted to see what it sounded like. That's all. It's like well, here we go. kind of just locked in right now.
That's good. Robbie. Robbie, yeah. Robbie, yeah.
All right, what does this sound like altogether?
That's good. That's good. That's good. Robbie, yeah.
Not here. I'm gonna use this part over here.
Let's kick ass.
Right there.
The new generation's music will be will have a synthesis of those two elements and some third thing. It'll be entirely, maybe it'll be it might rely heavily on electronics, tapes. I can kind of envision maybe
Yeah. I think that's kind of cool.
Let's kick ass.
No, I have an idea, actually. I have a song in particular I want to use. It's a classic combo for me, and if you've been around my channel long enough, you might even know it, mayhaps.
Let's kick ass.
Hold on. Something about that seems off.
Let's kick ass.
Is it just this?
Let's kick ass.
No?
Let's kick ass.
This is where we can start picking and choosing what parts are at the forefront, I think. Connect the audios? What do you mean?
Let's kick ass. Let's kick ass.
It's not bad. I don't think it's a bad thing to have necessarily.
Let's kick ass.
Whoops, wrong way. Something like that. There we go, there we go. Alright, all together now. All together now.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, take care, 22.
Let's kick ass.
Alright, and now... let me grab this new song I just got.
It's another one.
Right there. Should also be 140. Now to just find... there you are. Yes, sir. Me, man, I don't understand this EDM mix stuff, but it's cool. Also me, reading on how to wire a car. Hey, that's me, but the other way around. So it works. Got anything from MDK, mayhaps? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on. Should I skip ahead to drop number 2? Because that's the one I like more. Like, this one's great and all. But I like this one. You know what? I want to do that. Now, what to pair this with?
I do this all day.
Jawbreaker is 110, Fairy Dust is 170. No, it's 90 actually. Never mind. What if I just took a look at something from Never Say Die. What if I just search Never Say Die? What's the first thing that comes up? A song that's not relevant to Never Say Die. Fair enough. What if I go to their channel? Go to videos. What if I just searched popular? What's the most popular song? Oh, I see. Foreign Beggars featuring Skrillex. Still getting it. That makes sense. What else we got? We have Heritage and Rico Act. Yeah. 40 cal. I don't remember that one. Gunfinger, Bro Safari, The Drop, Must Die remix, Eptic with She, Slender and Yuki After All, Wooly Throw It Up. Yeah, that sounds about right. Eptic The End makes sense. Yeah. This is definitely all this makes sense. What are these? What I'm talking about? I'm talking about Never Say Die. I went to their channel, went with Popular, and I'm trying to see, like, what's at the top here. See if I can find something from this. How about whatever this is? Let's see what this is.
Rico what?
Heritage.
Oh boy.
Look. Yeah. You come with me, I turn you into a pro. I'm not an amateur. I'm sharper than the average cutlery. Commit a massacre. A man of war, steady rocking your scapular. Haters inside a canister, scared of my 40 caliber. Everything I do easy. Hella. Fur cold like kiwi. I don't know my skin. They roll with shotters. Fuck the jail. I can't afford the bill, but if I do, they know I get it. Popping like the 40 cal. Popping.
Not sure why it's the most popular on the channel, but it's still pretty cool. What else we got? Eptic, that makes sense. Throw It Up, makes sense. Yeah. These are all, What about you? Yeah, sounds about right for Megalodon. How about Zomboy? That's like old school. Oh yeah, 12 years ago. That certainly will do it. What about you? Why not? Nope, that's DNB. But what about you?
Yeah.
Wow, that is like very... Yeah, 11 years ago, it shows. Trying to find something more recent. How about you? You're from 10 years ago. Yep, that's Eptic, all right. I forgot Chaos was on Never Say Die. Wow, there's like a lot of good stuff on here. Overdrive, maybe?
No doubt, you don't know what it's about.
Yeah, good stuff. But does that go with... I feel like... Not quite. We're in the right territory, I feel, but we're not quite there yet, I don't think. Ah, Cookie Monster. Gone too soon, man. What's this? This is house? Hold on. I'm not picking this, but what is this? Not what I expected. Oh shoot. How about sudden death? Classic sudden death. To think this is what sudden death sounded like 7 years ago is wild compared to like the void stuff that he has now. Oh, we already used Jabberwock. All right, let me switch back over here so I can read what you guys are saying. Skirl, Boom Kitty. Yeah. Isn't this the same guy that's singing it? No, you're thinking of The Doors. What are you guys trying to find? We're trying to find a song that goes with this. I'll play back a little bit of what we just did in a sec. Double it with Soul Satcher. Okay, so double Dex Arson then. All right. Bet. Dead Step, it's called. Good grief. Let me grab this. All right. While that's going, Saber and Soul Snatcher are my sequel headcanons. Okay. Here, let me scroll back a little bit to show you what we did earlier. Pretty much, yeah. Hence, anything goes. Oh, shoot, you weren't here last time for it, were you? Hang on, let me scroll back a little bit to show you one of my favorite parts that we did. Just why not? I wanna. You're busy? No worries. You're here now. Check this out.
Can I let you get in like? Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy, indeed.
getting like.
I disagree, but what's done is done, I feel. We went back in time to like 2018 for this mashup here. I forgot who suggested Larson Severe, but that was like the main highlight of last stream, for sure. F minor is so good. It's funny how this mix keeps on coming back to it. Alright, now I'm gonna skip ahead to where we actually, like, left off.
Let's kick ass.
Oh, you forgot I could do that? Killing it with the... Yeah, y'all forgot I could do that, huh? I gotta go rewatch that part. Yeah, that looks sick, actually. Alright, here we are, here we are. Now we're kind of caught up. And I did skip to the second drop. I'll swallow your soul. Alright, that is the play. That is absolutely the play. So let's do that. Alright, let's see what we can't do here. And perfect. It's in 145, which is where we're at. Is it red on the grid? It is. Heck yeah. That's even better. Yes, sir. Yep, hold on. Where are you? Hold on, I gotta...
We'll tear your soul apart.
Alright. Already. Alright, let's just let these two play out and see what happens. This song is just straight up too quiet. Hang on. I'm hitting it with the Camel Crusher. I don't care. Maybe I should care a little. Alright, hang on. There we go. Now they're balanced. Oh, did he actually? Oh, okay. All right. That's sick. All right. How do we combine these two together? Yeah, these are totally balanced. I like this. I like this. This. Soup. All right. Let's see. What time is it? 4:09. We got about an hour left. Let's go as much as we can, because here's the thing. After... All right, relax there, Wastine. But here's the thing. After this stream, I am thinking that we start a new mix in the next month, because I feel like doing these streams, switching what mix we do every month will be a good way to keep things nice and fresh. I don't know what we're going to do yet. However, I do know that we could start things off with mashup reactions, where I react to and review y'all's mashups and stuff. This is something that some of y'all have suggested, Wasim especially, and it's something I've been wanting to do, but I just keep forgetting to set up the Google Drive, the Google form for people to submit their files and stuff like that, or YouTube links and stuff like that. I guess partially because I wanted to see if I could make it to where I could kind of sort of promote Mixcraft in a way. I can't say much because I don't know the details, but I do know they are working on 11. Welcome back, 22. Since you missed it, here, let me scroll back for you a little bit. This is what we ended up doing.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Any excuse to play this again. And yeah, we could skip that a little.
ass.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, actually. Normally I do, like, boost the low of one, cut the low of the other, but in this case I don't think I need to. It kind of works, in a way. I did do something different every time. Well, here's the thing. I don't want to copy anyone, so I want to see how much we can do, like, without that. So let's listen to each real quick and see what we come up with. Okay, and then... we have the potential of making this sound like one song. Hang on, let me cook. I mean, probably, if it's the same artist. Probably the exact same chord, too. Hold on, what does this sound like? Yeah. Already kind of cool. Yeah, that already sounds good, man. This is gonna sound nuts. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like that. I mean, it sounds cool. I like it. Could just let these two play together. All right, all together.
Follow your soul.
Yeah. That sounds sick. Personally, what I do is I actually stretch it so that the beats line up. So if it's in a weird tempo, I just stretch it to make it fit. Cut it at the start, at the first kick of the drop, and then cut it at the just before the kick of right at the end of the drop. That's what I do. Okay, no matter what, That definitely needs to be like on its own, like without a doubt. This could use a bit more low end, just a bit. There we go. Oh, they layer a kick with the snare for this song. That's sick. I don't know why artists don't do that more. What if I did that? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Nah, that doesn't really work. That feels off. Nothing to be sorry about. We could let these two play together. Da 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 da. Alright, no worries. We're probably going to be wrapping it up here soon. Probably after this drop, actually.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Alright, let's see what this sounds like altogether.
Follow your soul.
Wild.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Alright, let's figure out this drop and then we'll call it here, I think. Some of the same sound design in this. Kind of cool, actually. I dig it. There we go. All right, I think we get a general idea. This could be on its own. What if we... Yeah, I think that's the play. Apologies for not talking all that much. I just get locked in very easily. That is almost the exact same flow. That's wild. Let's let this one play, actually. Yes, sir. All right, let's see what it sounds like in full, and then we'll call it here. We had a lot of crazy combos this time around. This probably, like, took the most work, I think.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Yeah, you know how I said at the start that I kind of thought we had an opportunity to make this sound like one song? I feel like we succeeded in that regard. That's one of the great things about working with, excuse me, with two songs of the same artist. It's one of the reasons why I like working with the starter packs, with the starter pack series as well, because like you can very easily make stuff sound very clean because of the fact that so many of the tracks are very much gonna sound similar. It's just a really simple format to work with. And I do want to bring the starter pack series back. If I were to bring back the starter pack series, who could I do first to bring it back? Because I feel like I could. I would have to get back into the swing of editing, but I'm going to have to do that with the 2025 EDM mix anyways. So we'll see how that goes. I'll figure it out. I have some ideas on who maybe I could do, but for now, I think that is a good place to call it for a stream. We have made some pretty decent progress, I would say. Came up with quite a few cool combinations. And I highly doubt that this will be the last time we do the Anything Goes mix. We're not continuing it next week. Or for the month of February, I believe. But this will not be the last time we touch this mix. I do believe that we could do more with this. So, let me save this. Make sure we don't lose any of our progress. And I think it's time we started prepping ourselves for whatever we do for next week, which I believe will be mashup reactions. And then, with whatever time is left, whatever else we decide on. I don't know, but I think it's time, since the month of February is about to start next week. That would be a good time to start doing something different, I believe. So, on that note, I think we are good to call it here. So, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Peace.